I mean, season one was the meeting of two people who are natural enemies. Myself being Wesen, Blutbad, and Nick being a GRIMM. And he's just learned who he is. And at first, it's a little bit of a tenuous situation because he's a real threat to me, but we fight through that because he's a different kind of GRIMM, and I start to help him. And in some ways, I feel like I'm betraying my fellow Wesen, but when I think about it, a lot of the Wesen are bad, and so helping Nick is a good thing. And then towards the end of the season, he really gets into trouble with his partner and his girlfriend and all these secrets he's trying to keep, secrets I know about, but I'm not sharing them with anybody. He can't keep them from Juliet or from Hank anymore, so the walls really start coming in on him, and then it gets complicated as far as what happens with his parents and how they died way back when. So towards the end of the season, we start broadening the story out to involve Grimms and Wesen and other players in the world rather than just in Portland. Yes, it's true. We are helping a GRIMM, and that is what a lot of people can't wrap their minds around. What are two Wesen doing helping a GRIMM? But again, it's different types of Wesen and a different type of GRIMM. That's the middle ground that we walk in the show, is people who are assigned a certain role in the world. Well, maybe you can go against that role and do some good. Meeting Kelly it's a new threat because she really doesn't get it. She's old school. She doesn't understand this new dynamic that Nick and Monroe and Rosalie have. To her, that's like completely perverse and backwards. What are you doing with these people? She says, we don't belong together. You shouldn't be helping them. You shouldn't be with them. You should be killing them. That's why Kelly, brings a whole new threat level and creates a major obstacle for the relationship between, Monroe and Rosalie and Nick. Like, we have to fight through Kelly because Kelly doesn't think this is cool. I think season 2 is really going to be about Nick coming to grips with being a GRIMM and having to fight harder than he's had to fight before against worse enemies. And enemies that aren't just local creeps, but are actually global threats to humanity. That's, I think, where season 2 is going. I think it's going out into the wider world, and I think the stakes are higher. It's not just about Nick protecting himself and hiding his grim nature from his girlfriend and his partner. I think it's going to be about Nick fighting global bad guys.